Okay. So this is the wrap-up for the live market open for April 26th. Many things happening in markets. The big event happened on the weekend. First round of the French presidential elections. A centrist, pro-market, pro-European Macron, young candidate, won the first round, topped the French polls. He'll meet extremist Marine Le Pen in the second round, and he's expected to win. An initial sigh of relief, the euro is higher. This is expected to move the ECB more to the optimistic side and gives another boost to the euro. And when there is no need for safe havens, the Japanese yen slips. We have a huge move on euro-yen and, well, in general, a fall of the yen. The focus today will be on Trump's tax reform. In the meantime, and that if it's something really substantial, if markets are convinced, it should be dollar positive. We know that nothing will be approved this week. It'll only be an initial proposal. And in the meantime, Trump picks some fights with Canada. We're seeing quite a big move downwards in the Canadian dollar. Dollar CAD is at a 14-month high. Watch out also for end-of-month flows. Regarding the data, things to mention, well, consumer confidence in the United States has been a bit lower, but still, basically data is looking okay. Inflation figures in Australia were not good enough, were just as expected, and this didn't help the Aussie dollar. UK retail sales slumped again, showing that Brexit is beginning to bite. If we look a bit at the charts in this wrap-up, we'll see, of course, euro-dollar continuing the uptrend in the channel. Very nice channel there. Higher lows, higher highs. Resistance 109.50, 110.40. Support 109.50, 108.70, and 108.30. Very nice technical behavior. Pound dollar and consolidating the gains following the announcement of the UK elections. 129, 130 resistance, support 127.90, 127. Dollar yen, big move to the upside. Broke above 110, now facing the previous triple bottom of 111.60. Next resistance 112, 113, 114, all round numbers. Support 110, 109.50, and 108.10. Dollar CAD, as aforementioned, it reached a 14-month high, now backed down 136.40, 136, 135, 40, and 134.60 are lines to watch. Aussie dollar, as we speak, is slipping under 75. Support 74.70, very tough line there, followed by 74.50 and 73.75. Resistance 75.40, 76.10, and 77. And the Kiwi dollar in this wrap-up will mention that it just slipped under 69, 68, 80, 68, 60 are lines of support, 69.50 and 70.50 resistance. Okay, and we have a very busy week. We got into details in the full show. Let's wrap up. I'll mention that big event for tomorrow is the ECB rate decision. We're currently expecting the ECB to see the glass half full. This means not admitting it, but happy with the outcome in France. Optimistic about growth, something they will admit, and we'll be happy to. Looking at the March inflation as just a blip and seeing a more optimistic glass half full. On the other hand, if they look at reality, as Ed mentioned, well, unemployment is still very high. We still have other figures that don't look that good in the old continent, so that could be the downside, but they're expected to be more optimistic, and the trend is higher in the euro. The big event on Friday is, of course, US GDP, and there we're expecting very, very low growth. The hard data shows low growth. Retail sales, durable goods orders, factory orders, things like that. The soft data, the surveys, business and consumer surveys look more optimistic. Well, and finally, the data comes to a head and we'll have some results. Okay, so that's what we're expecting. Before we leave,